been Armstrong my whole life. So.
But we're the Armstrongs. Party of two. Dose. Anyway, so first of all, we just want to say thanks for the outpouring of the love from our first episode. It was lit. Everybody wanted to talk about it. Everywhere we went this weekend, people were like, oh my God, your first episode was so good. And we were really starting conversations based off that. And that's what we're trying to create. We're trying to create that atmosphere to where people are talking again and not on their phone.
Yes.
So anyway, this second episode is for our single followers, listeners, subscribers, and it's about how to get noticed. How to get noticed 101.
It's very important in a relationship. Well, not even in a relationship, but when you're trying to develop relationships with people. How to get noticed is very important. But we're going to talk about love life. How to get noticed if you're trying to...
If you pursuing, you actively are looking for a relationship, you want to settle down, you're at that place in your life where you don't want to be alone anymore. You want someone, and there's nothing wrong with that, but there are certain things that you got to do and put out there. And so I'm going to get into it for the ladies. I'm just going to jump right in.
Right into it, let them know.
All right, ladies, your hair. And I'm not just saying that because I have a hair company and I would like for all of y'all to go and buy wigs and hair extensions and everything from me, but that's not the point. Wherever you buy it from, you need to spend money on your hair. Like, for real, everybody wants to go natural, but everybody want to do it all at their house. They don't want to figure out how to do it. They don't want to pay nobody. People ask me all the time, how much are your wigs? And I'm like, well, it's Indian hair, so they running, they up there. You know what I'm saying? They not cheap. It's good stuff. It's gonna last you for years, and you have to invest in your hair, ladies. So that's first off. Second off, your nails. You just never know who is gonna find you and catch you by seeing your hands or your feet. And you're in the grocery store, you might be looking like a bum, and they see your feet, and they like, that girl got some pretty feet.
I was gonna say, believe it or not, we look at that as males.
Yeah.
I go straight for the hands. I would go straight for the feet.
Yeah.
Ladies, get your nails done. Please keep your feet done.
Yeah.
Even if you're wearing open-toe shoes and not, keep those feet done.
You just never know.
When
you never know.
Your shoe, your heel might break.
Honey.
You gotta take that shoe off. Anything.
You just never know.
Really
and so you just gotta keep that kind of stuff together. Furthermore, the way you smell.
Woo, that's important. Fellas, we are big on smell.
And honestly, a woman can smell like soap.
Yeah, it's just
you just need to smell good. And you don't need to smell like burnt hair or
parties. I smelled that before, when I was out.
Like, that's really gross.
I smelled some folks smell like they just ain't did nothing in 3-4 days now.
Alright, so what do the guys need to
Guys,
how do they need to present themselves?
Guys, presenting yourself, of course, keep a good haircut.
Kind of
Fellas,
the same stuff.
definitely. Keep your haircut. Some of you guys waiting too long to get haircuts. Sometimes you can't get a haircut every 2 weeks. Some of us fellas, we need a haircut every week.
He needs a haircut.
I need it.
Yeah.
I have a lot of hair. And most guys with a lot of hair, they don't have it on their head. They have it down here. Get that lined up too. Every week, fellas. That's really important. Smell as well.
Not too much smell, guys.
Not too much smell. I even run into that sometimes.
Yeah.
I grew up, I used to buy cheap cologne, okay? So I used to have to spray it a lot to smell.
Yeah.
When you buy the good stuff, you only got to spray it 2 times. Sometimes you spray and you walk in it. You feel me? So that's important. Get you some good cologne.
Yeah.
And whenever you're shopping for cologne, ask some of the ladies around. There's mostly there's women around.
Yes, that's actually a way to.
You're not smelling good, you just smell good yourself.
Yeah.
It's for the ladies to smell you, okay? And
if a man came up to me in Dillard's or something and he was like, hey, how's it smell? And he nice looking, I'm gonna be like,
see, bam, just like that. So that's important. Invest in some good cologne, fellas.
Yeah.
And also, like I said, a good barber.
Yeah. And y'all's nails.
Yes, nails.
Well, especially your nails. They're important too. Fellas. Some men don't have the best feet and they just don't wear them out, and that's completely fine. But your hands at least need to be clean.
Yes.
And trimmed.
Fellas, your nails. We're guys, we're boys, we get messy. Yeah. And a lot of times, even though we may have cleaned our hands, we thought there's still stuff under your nails. Get your nails clean too. Get up
Go
out of there
get
when
you a
you're washing
manicure
them hands.
too. You
Yeah,
can.
man.
All right, so let's go on to places to go to get noticed.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
I would say,
personally, what would you
I was
say?
gonna say restaurants. A lot of people feel like, you know what, I don't want to have to go to the club or just the church to find somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But nowadays,
You don't have to do that.
You don't have to. There's wonderful places. There's restaurants. There's lounges,
art shows, bowling alleys,
all of that stuff.
But honestly, it's all in not saying no when you're invited somewhere or you're too tired. Okay, you're looking for somebody, you want somebody to approach you, but you don't want to get out of the house. And honestly, ladies, that's lazy. And that could be really hindering you from getting out there and having a social life. Even if you're not meeting men everywhere you go, you still on the scene. You actively trying, and you got to keep doing it. You can't just do it for a month and say, well, I tried. I've been going places I tried and I ain't met nobody. Okay, well, you got to put yourself out there. Still, you have to go out and be looking like something when you go out. Even when you go to the grocery store. I love wearing workout gear, but your workout gear doesn't match. Your hair is a hot mess you have on a bonnet or a do-rag. You just might have missed your Boaz because you're looking crazy in the grocery store. So those little places, you put yourself out there, you actively, you may not be searching, you may just be wanting to be available. So you have to appear available. So yeah. So let's just say you're
how to act.
at a lounge.
Yeah, at a lounge, how to act is very important as well. Your body language, ladies, fellas as well. Your body language. Sometimes I remember when I was out dating. I haven't been married my whole life, y'all, so you know that. But I remember when I was going out, I would see and peep, who looks approachable, who looks like they don't want to be talked to. And honestly, most of the women that
I don't want to be talked to.
Yeah, most of the women that don't want to be talked to, those are actually the ones that are actually looking for someone.
Come on.
Which is so confusing.
He come behind me at the bar. He talking to the bartender. I'm sitting there by myself, and I done turned my whole back to him because I don't want him talking to me. But you available, sis? Yeah. What you doing, sis?
You here
I thought you.
That's
sis,
why you're here.
I thought you was looking for somebody. Sis, you told God that you wanted to see somebody. Sis, what you doing?
Right here, reaching over you.
What you doing, sis?
Yeah. So body language is important. Just how you're carrying yourself. That's important. Just kind of. I guess you'll have to tell them ways that they could actually present themselves as far as like, I don't know what I'm doing, but present themselves as far as like what type of body language?
So there is a wrong type of body language, obviously, that will still get you attention. You want to be somewhere in between flirtatious and respectful. Like right in the middle, like, oh, and not thirsty. Okay, so he come to the bar, he not paying me no attention. So I'm gonna go, No, sis, back it up. He not interested in you in the first place. Now you have to draw his attention. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for a genuine connection.
Yeah.
You're sitting down there, and I'm by myself, and I'm sitting down here. We're both eating, and we caught each other's eye.
A couple times.
Yeah. He ain't got up and came to see me. So what I'm gonna do? Something?
Yeah.
What if he's shy?
Yeah. Ladies, that's important too. A lot of times, believe it or not, there are the world's full of shy guys.
Yeah.
If a guy's looked at you a couple times, y'all keep locking eyes, and ladies, when a guy wants you.
Yeah.
When you like it or you don't. When a guy wants you. So if anything, do a gesture. Help us out sometimes. Sometimes we're stupid. We don't know what to do.
Or get you a real good wing woman that knows, girl, he keep looking at you. That's happened to me before. Girl, he keep looking. No, he not. Yes, he is. Look, every time you look up, he look. Okay, he is looking. Sis, go over there. Something. Let's make this thing fun and interesting, and not make it such a bore and whack. Like, dating is fun. It's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be, you're gonna meet some crazies, but that's still fun.
And ladies too, this is something that I thought was really cool. If you see a guy at the other end of the table, you feel like he's not making that step, but you know there's a connection there, send him something. Send him a cranberry juice. I think that's so player for ladies. Send me a cranberry juice. It's not liquor. I'm like, hey, I didn't ask for this cranberry juice. Oh, it's from the lady.
Dang, that's kind of lit.
Now,
that's something I would do.
Now, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I needed that.
I'm taking notes.
I needed that. Now I'm about to, step my game up, and I'm gonna say something.
Exactly.
Like ladies, you're gonna have to do that now. We're in a new age. We're in a new world now, and it's not the traditional way that well, he should have said something. He ain't asked for.
Sometimes it will go like that, but a lot of men will approach you, but sometimes it just may not happen that way. And if you're thinking about that person, you might not see them again.
Never.
And you just never know. You know what I'm saying? What could have been there because you didn't act on what you already knew. We got the best intuition in the world, so you already know what's up. You know what I'm saying? So let's say y'all did. He came over or you went over. Mm-hmm. Now the conversation. Conversation.
Woo! Conversation is important.
Conversation is so important. So important.
Fellas, we're gonna get ladies, not fellas. Ladies, we're going to know what type of woman you are for sure when we have a conversation. That's letting us know what we can do, what we can't do, what's off limits, all that. We're gonna figure that out from the way you're talking to us.
Yeah.
So this conversation tip is very important.
Yeah. What is it?
Like it's the same way as far as you said the body language. Like a little bit flirtatious. It's a happy medium.
Just
a little
right
flirtatious and a little bit of
Yeah.
like this is what I stand for.
Yeah.
This is who I am.
And you don't have to say, I want to be married. I want kids.
Please.
Honestly, with he's saying please, but he was the type of guy that I could have that kind of conversation with. But he would also say, what are you looking for, like long term? Like if nobody's asking you those questions, don't be giving those answers. Nobody asked you for long term. I really might not even, you just scared me away because I don't think I'm looking for that right now. But the fact that you gave me that mystery, you didn't give it all to me. I go home and I'm like, if I were a man, I would go home and I'm like, dang, I keep thinking about her. Like she was really cool. Like she wasn't like everybody else. She didn't act like that was her one shot with a man and it's over after that. Like she got options. She out here. She living her best life. That's attractive.
That is. That's absolutely attractive. Yeah. So conversation is really, really big. That kind of, the conversation is what's going to really keep you guys. Yeah. That's where the connection really happens. Past the physical attraction. Yeah. The conversation is big.
And it doesn't have to be so deep to connect.
Yes. No.
If I'm a very deep Erykah Badu type person, then I don't want to be with no silly man. So your conversation is gonna depict whether we can see this through. Let's see. Don't force it. If you having a terrible conversation with somebody, don't give them your number. Y'all don't have nothing to talk about. Yeah. Like really, that first impression was no, we're not. That's not gonna click. I'm not desperate enough to where I'm not so desperate to where I have to have a meaningless conversation with somebody, and I felt like it was meaningless. And let's continue the conversation. No, I'm talking to you all night for 3 and 4 hours because I enjoy your conversation. Yes. I like talking to you. When we met, it was conversation. That's what got me. I could just talk to you for hours, and honestly, that is a good piece.
That's number one actually in a relationship. Conversation. Yeah. Conversation is really big. Yeah. Conversation is what's going to last you throughout your relationship. Even when, the person ain't looking how they looked that first night.
Right.
Okay?
Y'all talking, y'all friends.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Friends first is always key. That really worked in our relationship, and I believe it could work in yours. Yeah. The last thing is the closing. How do you end the conversation that you have with this person you just met tonight? Right. Sometimes the guys have had this conversation with you. They don't really know if they should ask for the number or not, or if you would give it to them. A lot of guys too afraid of the rejection of that. So if you see that that's happening with a guy, ladies, one thing you can do is say, hey, I would love to talk more with you. Take my number. I know this aggressive way.
I'm aggressive.
Yeah, like when a lot of my friends, they would just say, hey, give me your phone and put my number in there. And they would do, and that would work.
Yeah.
So, you know, if the other person isn't doing it, just help them out, give them a boost.
And don't ask a girl to put her number in your phone if you know that y'all ain't really connected. Just because you like the way she look and you just want to have extra girls
in your phone.
In your phone.
Or in your life.
In your life, like that. These pointers are for people that are actively seeking a relationship and they want to be settled in and settled down. That doesn't mean you don't have things to work through, but you want that. So let's just say you went out, you hung out, you went to an art show, you met somebody, y'all talked for hours, y'all left, y'all had a little nightcap at a coffee shop, and y'all just didn't want the conversation to end, and he didn't say, hey, give me your number.
Yeah. So
girls, that's what he's saying. Just, you can be the aggressor in that and say, hey, take my number. Like, I would love to talk to you more. Like, you have great conversation. Just be honest.
Yeah.
Honesty goes so far. Just, you don't even have to. I've been that girl before trying to guess what he meant by this. No, like, if you're just honest. If you're just honest and you just say what needs to be said, then that already starts the relationship off on the premise that I might not call her because she was a little too honest for me. She was a little too real for me, and now I realize that I don't think I'm ready for that. I just still want to play, and that really might happen, and that doesn't make you less attractive. That doesn't make you less desirable. That just means that he wasn't it for the time, and you had a great conversation with him, but you can keep doing it. Like, just keep the ball rolling. And fellas, be confident. If you feel like you and her hit it off, like, hey, what you doing tomorrow?
Yeah.
Let's go to Starbucks. That is so cute. Like, what? Go to Starbucks?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Are you working in the morning? Like, meet me there at 11 o'clock, the one right here. Like, and already ask her what she like, what kind of coffee you like. It doesn't have to be a long drawn $100 dinner for you to get to know somebody. Like, y'all can just hang out. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And ladies too, continue to make yourself available.
Yeah.
Even after that night,
and
after that first date.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now is the time to start using some of those off days, or some of those times you can get off that you've been saving for no reason.
Just to hang out.
Just to go and hang out, or maybe take an extra long lunch, or meet at lunch, or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you are trying to be in a relationship, a serious relationship, it's gonna take some sacrifice. It's gonna take some,
some not sleepless,
yes,
some sleepless nights,
and going the extra mile.
Yeah.
You know,
because I know I had many times where I was like, why am I still on the phone with this man till 4 o'clock in the morning? And I know I gotta get up at 8, but it's so worth it. You walk to work smiling. You be like, I made a connection.
Yeah.
I'm telling my girls about it. Like, I mean, that getting to know is so meant to be fun and enjoyed. And if you do it the right way, if you do it God's way while still being yourself and having fun and getting to know people and not being so stuck up and uptight, you can really meet some really great people. The closing, you made it there, you got the number, he has a number, he has your number, he asked for your number or you gave it to him, whatever. You know what I'm saying? When that call comes, just enjoy the process. And our next episode will probably be hitting on dating 101.
Yes.
When you finally make it to that first date.
Yeah, when you make it to that first date, then what? Yeah, a lot of people don't know then, so stay tuned.
Yeah. And thanks for tuning in to Relationship Goals.